and on today's video we're going to go back to the basics. A lot of our students on our course have been struggling recently to find a brand new product that they can potentially source on Amazon. They're struggling to come up with ideas and they think that there's a lot of products that are out there that are just too competitive. So what I thought it would be a good thing to do is actually come up with a video and show you guys the process that we go through every single week pretty much to find these brand new products that we continue to source from China and sell on Amazon. And it's definitely going to be very beneficial for some of you guys that potentially are considering and selling on Amazon, have heard about it and want to pursue this business further. So what we're going to do is we're going to go on to Amazon UK Marketplace. We're going to click on bestsellers. Okay. And what we want to do is we want to see what products are currently recently selling in large chunks. Now, because we're in this coronavirus time, obviously some niches will do a lot better than others. Such as, luggage, for example, and large appliances might not be the best. However, niches such as toys and games or sports and outdoors, because children are obviously at home, they want to play, are doing very well. Niches such as home and kitchen and health and personal care is also doing very, very well for us at the moment, because more people are at home at the moment and therefore have to look after themselves. And also beauty as well as baby products have been doing extremely well for us. So what we'll do is we'll click on the beauty category and just see what we can potentially come up with. And this is just a tool that we use to come up with ideas. There might be some that we can find, there might not be. On the left hand side here you can see all the sub niches of beauty. Okay, and we might have to go into those if we can't find anything here, but let's just have a look at the beauty as a general category first and foremost. So what we'll do now is I'm just going to speak to you about what my mindset is for each one of these products and come up with you as to why we could potentially sell and why not. So the first two pretty much straight away are branded products. These products we are not allowed to sell by Amazon, and therefore I don't think it will make much sense for us to look into them any further. What we want to do is we want to look for products that are relatively simple, straightforward, are not branded. You can't, for example, find them in your nearest Tesco's or anything like that because it's not a branded product. So here we have a scissors, a pretty simple product. The image is not great, yet it's the third best-selling product in beauty category. So this is something that definitely to keep in mind going forward. Later on we see on the 4th, 5th and 6th more branded products which we want to stay well clear away from, and then we come down and we see a hairdryer. Now this product is potential for us and we can definitely look into this going forward. However, it does seem to be an electrical product initially, and as your first product you want to stay away from electrical products because they will require you to provide extra paperwork for Amazon to approve before you can sell that product on, using their FBA warehouses. So we'll keep that one for now. These two clearly very well-known brands, as well as these two as well. And then we come across a Blackhead remover cleaner. So this clearly you can see it's not branded product, it's pretty generic. However, it is a battery powered product, and I think it has almost 4,000 reviews, which clearly goes to show that it's a very well-known product. People clearly like it, and it might be quite hard for us to compete with somebody that has over almost 4,000 reviews. So let's just continue going down and see what else we can find. Garnier, another very well-known product, such as E45 as well. There you go, set strip adhesive as well. Something simple potentially, but then again it has over 3,000 reviews. Bio oil. All of these products relatively either very well known or very low profit margins because they're selling at under £3. And then we come across the hair scissors kit. Now this one is an interesting one because it's clearly not branded and it's got a very low 3.5 star rating. So let's click on that and see what we can find. So as you can see, it's got 80 reviews and it's sitting at 3.3 stars, which clearly shows that a lot of the customers that are buying this product at the moment are not too happy with the product. So let's have a look and see what they're actually complaining about. So what we want to do is we want to click on the first 1-star rating reviews. And as you can see, people are saying about the low quality, about the fact that it's flimsy, cutting shears, holding them together, thinning scissors, didn't even cut hair, completely blunt. So quality, the fact that they're blunt, quite expensive at the price, £13 price point. Feels very light, so the weight of it is clearly important and flimsy. And what you want to do is you want to make sure that you note all of these negative points down, because they will be something that you want to consider and keep in mind when you're speaking to your potential Chinese supplier on the Alibaba website, which we'll go on in a moment. As you can see, just more negative reviews about the poor quality and how blunt they are. So clearly, it's very interesting how a product that is in the top 100s of best-selling products on beauty can be something that has got 3.3 star rating. So let's have a look at the actual niche itself. So let's just click on that and see if it's only a one-off and that is the only best-selling product, or are all of these products selling? Because as you can see, there are more products that have got relatively low reviews, 64, 80, 25, and it's at the top of the first page. So let's have a look. And yeah, as you can see, there are products with 2 reviews, 0 reviews that are selling up to 9,000 in revenue. There you go, 5 reviews and it's selling at £32,000. So obviously these revenue figures will be inflated at the moment because of COVID-19. However, I still do believe with these sorts of review numbers and these revenue numbers that this particular product would be a potential product that you want to sell on Amazon. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is go on Alibaba. Now, Alibaba is a website, is a Chinese website, and it's where we will potentially find our next Chinese supplier. And what we want to do is we just want to simply type in exactly the same thing what we found on Amazon and see if we can find any products that are slightly different to what we found on amazon.co.uk, because as you can see, majority of these products are very, very similar. They have pretty poor pictures. Some of them do have different sets and stuff, but what we want to do is just come up with something different, something that will potentially stand out and that looks like a high quality product that we can sell. However, having had a look at some of these pictures and stuff, we can definitely improve on them. As you can see, it's just 2 scissors, nothing special here. Here's something a little bit different that would catch my eye, for example, because it zooms in on how good the quality is of the picture. So it's one way of differentiating yourself. So let's have a look at what Alibaba has. And here you go. We've got 2,878 results on hair scissor set. So the next thing we want to do is actually try and start inquiring about these products and see what we can find. So let's just add a few that we potentially think would be quite interesting. So this one, for example, this has got a set already. This one looks like a nice set, relatively cheap price. Don't take in this price in too much consideration because they just put that down because they want to be on the first page potentially. You do want to ask for your price in your message, so don't worry about what that says too much. Compare another one, quite funky, different to what we have currently in the marketplace. A black scissor kit, looks quite high quality. Let's have a look at that. Another one. This one's definitely interesting, but it obviously looks like it's a high price, so we'll see what that is. Let's just continue going. Another one. Okay, these look quite good. It's just quite a few nice sets that we can potentially add and speak to. So now we have 9 or 11. We can go up to about 20, but the more the better really. And what we'll do now is we'll press contact supplier, and it will come up with a page where you can enter your product details, what you want exactly, and it will send out the message to all of these suppliers asking them to reply back to you as soon as possible. And what we want to do in this message is actually keep it as brief and as simple as possible without giving too much information. So what we'll do is we'll just say, hi there, hope you're well. We are interested in buying 500 to 600 units of your hair scissors set as a sample order. You want to make sure that they believe that you are a big supplier and therefore making it sound like a sample order for 500-600 units make you sound a little bit more credible. We're not going to mention the fact that we're going to sell on Amazon. We're not going to mention any of our business name or anything else. We want to keep it as brief as possible, and we just want to find out what kind of prices would they potentially be able to give us. So what is the best price you can provide? Then and that's it. It's a pretty simple message. And what we were looking for from these suppliers is to come back to us. First of all, the response time is important because you want to speak with a supplier that will be able to respond to you usually within 24 hours. And that can come up with a pretty good price that makes sense for you in terms of profit and selling on Amazon. What you also want to see is obviously their level of English and what kind of product quality they have. You want to ask in your next message for a few videos or photos to see a little bit more about the actual product itself, and maybe you want to add in questions such as, you know, what is the quality, what's the weight of the item, because those were the negative aspects on amazon.co.uk. Okay, that's it for today's video. If you did like the video, please don't forget to click the like, comment and subscribe buttons. We do have a course currently on offer, so if you are interested in going into more detail and actually looking at the course ourselves, please click on the link below. On top of that, you will actually get a 3-month mentorship, personal mentorship by me as well. Thank you so much, and until next time guys, bye bye.